welcome. Nice to see you. I'm Ola, and on the other side we have my friend Dan. And this is our channel, To See or Not to See, where we review movies. No ratings, no spoilers, just our opinions on whether a film is worth seeing or not. Today's film is called The Substance, starring Demi Moore. The Substance is a movie about an aging actress who finds a remedy. She finds a way to become young once again. And it's a ride in many ways. So, Dan, is this a movie worth seeing?
This film can be summarized, be summed up in only one sentence, and this sentence is a very bizarre story. A fairly normal beginning, but the end is a grotesque Monty Python sketch. But I like this storytelling in this film. Be aware of occasional intense blood, and especially toward the end. This film is 100% unrealistic, but very enjoyable. But to enjoy the film, you must see it as if it were a comedy. Is it worth seeing, do you think?
My short answer is no, and I think because I didn't manage to see the humor in it, and I understand what you're saying. I buy into that. If you see this film, if you can see it, if you look at it from the funny side, as a joke, as a Monty Python film or whatever, then I can understand it. But I started watching the movie and I started taking it seriously, and then things just went off the rails completely, and I had a very hard time. I watched the movie, of course, but I had a hard time enjoying it. I didn't really know where to put my thoughts. I didn't know where to put my feelings. So this is a no for me. I'm sorry. But Dan, when you looked at the movie, if you look at some of the characteristics, what can we say about that?
Yes, it's a real mixture of all of different types. I consider this film to be a comedy. You will never laugh, but it's very comic.
Yeah.
But it's also a science fiction movie, including elements beyond what could ever occur in the future. Therefore, I would like to say that this is a supernatural film as well. By the end, it turns to be a comic horror film. So it's many type of characteristics in this film. But it's also a portrait of a desperate young woman loses her job due to her aging, a small portion of a drama as well.
Yeah.
So tell us more about the story.
Well, thank you for mentioning the drama, because I think that's one of the reasons I had a problem with the film, because I bought into the drama, at least initially. She's in pain. This is about an aging actress. She's not so old, but she's aging, and the audience no longer favors her the way they used to. So, and she's just like the film is called The Substance. She finds a substance that gives her youth. We promise no spoilers, but just to say, she finds a substance that gives her youth, at least for a while. And that's really what the story is about. It's about her use and abuse of this substance, and what happens to her and what happens to the people around her. So that's the story. There's really not much more to say. And like you say, the ending is completely, I said, off the rails, and it's completely crazy. And I think it loses all touch with the reality in the very end. But do you have any thoughts on the technical aspects of the film?
Yes, my key issue is the camera, and this is a steady camera movie.
Yeah.
No shaky at all. The time between cuts, length of a normal shot is about 6 seconds in average, shorter than, so to say, a normal film. This gives the film a slightly faster pace. Minimal background music. The film has strong colors, which make it feel at times like an animated film. And how about Brain and Heart?
Well, Brain and Heart. in one way, very little brain, very little. Actually, the truth is, from the start, the beginning of the film, I think there was some heart because I was initially engaged in this woman's, in her fate. I felt for her and I was curious to see what they were going to do about it. And we've talked about that already. After that, I guess there isn't really much heart because it's hard to believe in anything that's being said or done in the movie because it's so outrageous. A bit of brain goes into it because you keep at least I kept wondering what they were trying to do, what things were, what did different things mean, what's the meaning of this and that, what's happening now and so on. So in that sense, some brain. So let's put it in the beginning, a little heart, the rest of the movie, a little brain, but no real engagement. So what's our verdict?
You can watch it if you like to see a different film compared to a normal mainstream movie. But don't see it if you can't stand blood and needles. Don't see it if you hate Monty Python type of sketches and a lot of blood. And what's your opinion about that?
I think you're spot on with the Monty Python part. No, I say don't waste 2 hours on this film. It's famous, it's been awarded, it's been talked about, it's been written about, and I have a hard time understanding why. So see something else.
I don't agree. It's to see, not for all, but for many viewers.
Okay, excellent. That's for today, all for today, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you soon again.